Hello and welcome back to Rusty Gears Vintage Story. I am not where I normally am. I'm in a dungeon, hopefully to get some building materials. Down below, quick light this all up. Got a couple baddies already down here because they're kind of down a good distance anyhow. So there'll be a bunch around here. We'll need to take care of a few here and there, just so we can kind of go our four directions in this type of dungeon, similar to one I've been through before. Some of these seem to have a little bit of different nuances to them, so we'll see what this one has. Alright, so I don't think any of them have anything really good. We need to proceed down here a bit. We can use these wall thingies to help. I'm looking for some granite blocks. So obviously lots of granite stuff down here, but I want to have the blocks specifically. We can come and pick up these torch holder things later on if we want to do that. Get rid of a few obstacles, and so far it's looking like no granite blocks. We got aged granite, we got cobble, we got polished, dry stone stuff, but sadly it looks like I'm not going to have any here unless we find some different sections. That's different, but it's not exactly what I want, and that goes to nowhere. Okay, another direction. Hopefully maybe we'll find some sort of different room or something, because that did have a little something different down there. Could put a guy over here. Doesn't look like there's anything down there yet, so let's just go off in a different one. Maybe we could find something interesting. A regular torch there. They supply you with a few torches occasionally. But otherwise, best to bring a few dozen or so on these. You never know how big it's going to get. Torch holder, good. And that looks a little bit different room up ahead. One of these like tiny little bedroom things. I don't know what they are. Let's see if there's anything else down here. That isn't an active cage. That's good. Do have stuff in our way of walking. I do want these tables. I want to see how many I can find. That will go into our build, so I mean, didn't lose out on anything, but yeah, that's dead end too. Alright, a little more light down here on this corridor too. I mean, getting some of these extra blocks isn't horrible, but it's just not what I need right now for the project I'm working on. And we'll get to that here shortly. Lots of cobble. Lots of cobble. Oh, that opens up to a cave. Yeah. Looks like a lot of copper down there. Like a lot of it down there. And dead ends. Okay. Well, I think that I will grab these polished blocks, at least here. So I might be able to use it for some other part of the thing. Make sure there's any special goodies, I guess. I did go into a different dungeon, which was a four-way dungeon like this, and it did have some of the granite bricks. Oh, we have to pick the obligatory chest here. Okay, and we got a torch holder there too. Alright, so up top, I have done a lot in this new place. We have a ocean access canal as we're working on there. Our nice little boat ride will show that there is these weird little pillars of stone with trees on. And that leads to the nice little ocean. This goes down to Dan's place. So I've been walking up from around there. took me a while to find a place that I wanted to stay at, and it does have water access. So I have a little dock, something there. There's some sort of weird pump ruin, and I got a road and stuff all started, and that is where I came from. So let's get to snippets of what it looked like beforehand. I'd gotten a new computer, and not everything was set up right. So a bunch of things I brought with me, some things I found, and I have a helpful cow right there. So forgive me, some of this little bit of footage is not real good, but we wanted to get a gist of all the stuff that I've done over the past few weeks, because it was quite a bit of stuff that did not work. If I was sitting still, it turned out okay-ish. So I've been kind of gathering the stuff. This is the other dungeon also that I was in and went back to. It has some neat little trees and stuff in there. Found a bunch of lead. Found a saw blade friend. A garden. Had to sleep during a storm, and I guess that produced this two-headed drifter. Haven't had to kill one before. So, lucky me. I managed to get one. And thankfully, he gave me some goodies here too. Alright, so back to the better footage. I can actually see that I've got the road in, and the first part I wanted to get in was the stairs, just because I was going to have to go up and down this mountain hill thing. I got a bunch of the stuff, the phalite and the granite from there. The sandstone's been in the area, so the ruins had that. And I got most of the sides done around here. There's a little bit of side stuff that I still kind of want to figure out what to do with. Like up here at the landing, I don't know what to do with this specifically yet, but something will get put there to finalize it. Same with this wall. And it kind of goes up too. Like part of it's up there done, but I don't know what to do about the dirt kind of part down here. I wanted to get it in and make it easier going up and down, and I had started to carve out some of the stuff, and I think I'm a stickler for arches or something. I don't know, I decided I will do one here. I have a big archway going into this, and this is what I have set up as my cellar for now, because I'm like, I'm gonna have to keep food going on here for a little bit. Found one vessel, so that was pretty nice at a ruin, and a couple bits of food still, so I can just kind of keep going and building since I have so much supplies and stuff around. And I'll cover this up somehow. I figured this would be like my work area. So there's a bunch of clay stone around, and then there's some chert stuff too. So I still gotta dig out a bit up there to get to the top line, and then I can kind of work on the house part. That's just like the basement, sub-basement kind of stuff to do, but at least I got a line going upwards to all of my materials and whatnot, and I got some of the dirt filled in above. I think I'm going to move some of my cellar stuff up to the top and do something different with it down below. But in the meantime, I still needed to get those granite bricks to kind of finish off that layer. And I still got a bunch of materials and a bunch of other things that I've collected along the way, so that I can make all the other things that I need to while being here. Got some metals and stuff to deal with. I got some plates set up for lanterns. I got some more iron in the bloomery, just because I need to get a couple of like tools and stuff done probably here pretty soon, and I'll have enough for an anvil, because I did take care of the meteoric, but I need, in order to work the meteoric, I'm going to need an anvil anyhow. So I had to place all my stuff out and about because I didn't have many chests to start off with, so that's why it's kind of all willy-nilly over here. but I did bring over some bushes, and that's helped a bit. Did manage to get one tree to go over here, and I got some skips down and brought one over. I did manage to find one tree, thankfully not too far away. Just had to cross over a little bit of water, and it was sitting in a kebab tree. Of course, there's no flowers in the jungle. The croutons and ferns and all that don't really matter. But I did find some golden poppies anyhow. So I've been around the area a decent amount to know what's around. I still got some crops and whatnot that I can gather up. I'll probably do a greenhouse at some point. Got a few trees growing. Unfortunately, one did not survive. Well, I've had a couple that haven't survived, and I do have some animals that like to kind of go down in these little ditch areas. So I'll figure out a solution for that, but I'll finish building this up and get some sort of staircase and whatnot so we can get the house part built. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.